What y'all doing? Hey, listen, I was a minute late. I got in there and these here Walmart coffee pods are having a tendency to bust on me and get grinds in my coffee. And when I put my cream in there they are. So I had to make me another cup. That's why I was running just a little late. Look, I got my Central Perk and my 8 o'clock coffee. I've had these things for years and years. Okay, we got to help her get back on the wagon. What you need? What's your problems? What's the main thing you're dealing with? Oh, this is hot. What can we help you with? What is your what's the hardest thing you're having trouble with? Okay, you're eating junk. You got to get that junk out of your house. Sometimes I've had to do it and it hurts, but sometimes you have to throw that money away. You get in there and you throw that money away. Whatever junk you got. Have you got other people in the house that eats it? Listen, sometimes it's like you get so far over, you feel like you can't. Okay, you're by yourself. Then you get rid of it, dump it, go in there and crunch it up and put it in the garbage can. You know how I love my little Debbie's. Hey, everybody, whoever's coming in, how I love my little Debbie's. I have had little Debbie's. I have had a moment of weakness where I bought them, and I would come home and I took my hand and I just squished it. If I ate them, I would have to like lick them off the paper. I scrunched them, and I mean, I just bought them, just paid money for them, ate one on the way home, got home and said, no, this is wrong, and just squished them all up and put them in the garbage. Sometimes you just have to waste that money. It's better to waste that money now and get rid of that junk than to keep it around because it's going to tempt you. It's going to tempt you. Dawn all over it. There you go. Bleach something and then don't buy no more. Resist it. You resist it at the store. Don't even look at. I don't even go down the chip aisle unless there's some little something specific. I don't go down the chip aisle and I don't go down the cereal aisle because those two things tempt me. Cereal tempts me. Oh, Roy's working. Listen, you can do it. Just don't have it. You can't do all that eating of it if you don't have it. Try to find something. And I hate to even tell somebody, try to find something like cucumbers because it don't hit. Cucumbers don't hit like junk food does. I know this. Um, oh, them little cosmic brownies. Them cosmic brownies will get you, girl. But yeah, I hate to say, um, find something because like I was saying, cucumbers don't hit like a bag of chips. It's just it don't hit the same. But you do have to find you something like popcorn. Do you like popcorn? That still gives you a snack, and it's not so bad for you if you get the air popcorn. Do you have one of those? It is a. You got that right. It is a true addiction. Right. Find something that will help you. Um, Now you're not going to find a Lay's tater chip recipe. You're just not. But you might find something that will get you over the hump. if you can practice self-control, which I don't think you're able to do that at this time because you said you have fallen off the wagon. I've been there. I know these things. I'm not talking about things I don't know. If you're not able to practice self-control, don't even have them. Find something that's going to give you that crunch factor if that's what you're looking for, that salty factor or that sweet factor. Find something to take the place of it that at least give you the sensation. Um, it's not going to be the same. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend. Woo, girl, I ate my pork rinds. I buy the big thing from Sam's. Listen, speaking of the pork rinds, so I ordered. Oh yeah, do that, Roy. We would all like that. But I had ordered some stuff from Sam's, and they sent everything. It was a lot of my laundry stuff, except for the pork rinds. Well, then I got a thing that says your pork rinds were delivered. So I went out there and looked. It wasn't even a box. It was just that tub of pork rinds sitting on my porch. they just mailed it as is, like they just went and picked it up from the store and threw it on the truck. I thought it was funny having just a tub of pork rinds sitting on the porch. Lou, no, you're not late. We just get started. We just get started. Oh, Lord. You did go off the rails. Is there anything that's making you? Do you got anything in your life that you need to deal with? Like, is there like anything that's causing this? That's how it's manifesting. It's trying to fix it. You're eating your way out of it. Been there. Okay, well, you don't have to tell us what it is, but let's try to figure out some way to deal with it and work through it that does not involve food. That's the kicker. For a food addict, that's hard because you're oh, I'm sorry. Listen. Oh, how far along is she? Oh, that was sweet, Becky. Oh gosh. She's new. Well, I hope everything goes okay. Are they gonna have to do anything special um for her or with her? Well, hopefully they'll help. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, you think about that baby, and do you want to be uh down and out, sick, not healthy, mama? I don't know what you're gonna be. What are you gonna be for that baby? And don't go back to that pizza and that Taco Bell and that Food Line cake because you want to be there for that baby and you want to be healthy for that baby. And as far as the ex-husband goes, let her have him. I don't know your situation, but he is ex for a reason. You just let her have him and deal with whatever comes with that. You put that part out of your mind. You, 59 pounds this year alone? Just this year? Girl, you better get your ass back on that track. You hear me? If you done lost 59 pounds, you you listen. I had weight loss surgery and I ain't lost 59 pounds since November. So You are working it. You better get back on that track. And you forget that pizza and that Taco Bell crap. These things that come across you, you just take them and you deal with them. You figure out a way to do it that does not include food because you have done too good to fall back now. You don't want to go back. What was that? Somebody put on my Facebook group or somebody told me or something. Where did I see that? If somebody help me, yes, you need to stay healthy for that baby. Listen, I'm in that situation right now. I am working myself trying to get healthy for my babies so I can play with them. Now, Sebastian's already 6, going to be 7 in December. So I've missed all those years of being able to be real active with him. Now I've kept him and he stays here when he's here. And I mean, I've been very active in his upbringing when he's here. But girl, mm, 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 ate his ever loving heart out. But I have these years that I wasted when I should have been. Excuse me, my nose is running. So you just put all that behind you. You've done it. It's happened. You can't take it back. But you get rid of the junk food now. Don't go back out to the fast foods. Deal with your feelings in some other way. Find some other outlet that don't include food. I don't know if you have hobbies or if you like to walk or anything like that. And then you get right back on that track and continue. You take that 59 pounds on out. And if your motivation is so that ex to see you like that, then let that be your motivation. Don't let nobody guilt you into saying, well, that's kind of a odd motivation. Well, it don't matter. Everybody's motivation is everybody's motivation. Yes, she got this. Got this. I told you I had surgery. I ain't lost no 59 pounds. Matter of fact, I've lost, hold on, I'll tell you. £41 since I had my surgery. So you've beat me. But I will tell you this. Now, listen, my best friend, the one that died, his son is graduating high school, but he's graduating with a college diploma because he's did some kind of engineering program in college. So he's graduating there and he actually gets to graduate at the college. And so his mama messaged me and she said, he really wants you to be at his graduation. I'm like, oh, that touches my heart that over the years, he has still kept in contact with me. He'll message me every now and then. I miss you. I need to see you. You know, different little things like that. And so I was in there and I picked out a dress. Well, my toes are jacked up. I got that funky stuff in my big toes, and I took the medicine probably 2 years ago, and it's taken them that long to grow out. Well, he is very brilliant. His daddy was very brilliant, very, very. Um, so I saw picked out the dress, and it's one that I had thrifted. That's just been in my closet waiting for the hot weather, and I needed white shoes, so I went shoe shopping this morning. Now, I used to could a lot of my shoes had to be a 13, and all my shoes had to be a wide or extra wide or extra extra wide. The shoes I bought today are a 12, which they're probably always going to be a 12 because I do have big feet, but they're a medium, not a wide. I couldn't believe it. Ooh, I did not get a wide shoe. Ooh. Listen, I got them big old feet, but we got a shoe show down here. Y'all got shoe show? Any y'all got shoe show? We got a shoe show warehouse, big employer of the county. Yes, I think it is too. But we have shoe show They go up to size 13. They were buy one get one half off, but I couldn't find nothing on one half off that had my size. I guess people done got to them. I should have bought them in here. They're really cute. They don't look cute on my feet because even though they fit my feet, I still got my legs are big and they like my ankles are big, around my ankles. I don't like it. It looks terrible. It is. That's why I like them because they got the. You got big feet too, Becky? Oh, well, if they got your style, they'll have shoes because, like I said, they go up to 13. Okay, so I've been seeing some commercials for Skechers slip-ins, but that's who my legs look like. Okay, they show them on TV. It's got like a back thing that goes back, so when you just put your foot in, it's kind of like a built-in shoehorn. What it looks like, and you just slide right in it. Do they work like they show, Lou? Because the commercials show them just sliding right in. Oh, okay. I hear you. So I told y'all I'm going to the Cheerwine Festival tomorrow. Can't wait. Oh, says I read something says they open at 10. So David's like, okay, when I get home, we'll go on up there because we want to get a parking spot. Because if you don't get in the certain parking spots, you're gonna have to park miles away. I won't be going then. Well, then I get a in Salisbury. Then I get a. You talking about the Cheerwine Festival or the shoe show? And then I get a thing today that says it's at noon. It starts at noon. We're like, we're gonna go on up there, beat up there about 10:30, get a parking spot, and we'll just walk around and watch the vendors set their stuff up. Yeah, in Salisbury, downtown Salisbury. Where are you at? Remind me. I was gonna say because I don't be remembering nothing. Oh, that'd be kind of a long ride for you. Jones in the house. Yes, I said, and we'll look while they setting up. If there's anything that they got, we want. David's hoping they got some barbecue. Ooh, some Cheerwine barbecue would be good. I'm hoping they got pound cake because I make Cheerwine pound cakes and I make Cheerwine ice cream. So I'm hoping to find some of that. That sounds painful, Roy. Hey, Joan, are the babies asleep? What time is it? The babies are sleeping, right? Are you working in your laundry room? I'm hoping to find some Cheerwine barbecue sauce that somebody's made and bottled because I'm gonna buy some of that. I'm gonna wear my bag, so I can store all my goods, my little crossbody bag, so I can store all my goods in there. Because there ain't gonna be no dieting tomorrow, not up at the Cheerwine Festival, not with all the goodies they gonna have. Oh God, let me guess. I won't say his name, but does it start with a B or an F? Is he at least laying down? Oh, do you? You don't carry a buggy? You don't push a buggy? Well, good. At least he's in the crib. Let him whine his little butt off. Little whiny butt. Little whiny butt. I ain't been to Aldi's in a long time. Listen, I was bummed because I got a pair of shorts that I bought size 2X and they fit. Oh my gosh, they fit good. So I had seen some, same brand, just my size, 2X, and I thought, well, them ain't gonna fit because I hadn't tried that other 2X on yet, right? Well, then when I found out that 2X fixed, I'm like, I'm gonna go back. They won't be there. Well, turned out I found them and they was there and I got them. Got them home yesterday. Okay, Lou. Um, don't fit. Don't fit. They just my size 2X, the same as the ones that I wear that fit. Don't fit. So I just have to save them till they do. But I've got to where I'm wearing these shorts. They to my knees. Some of them are like lower to my knees. These are like to my knees up a little bit. And when I was walking in to get the shoes, it feels so nice to wear this at home and not have to change my pants to wear some other size because I didn't have any like shorts. And now that I do, these are ones I'm wearing around the house. I'm like, well, I'm just getting on to wear around the house. I'm like, well, I don't feel like changing. I'm going to wear them out. I don't care what nobody thinks. So as I was walking up, I could see my reflection in the glass. Oh, my legs are fat. Oh my gosh, my legs are fat. And you know what? I just said, I don't care. Don't care. So it was, gosh, it was free. And it was like, whoo, free. Do you sell on eBay or does he sell on eBay? I used to sell on eBay. I would now. Matter of fact, I was just telling David if oh oh okay, cool. If I felt like mailing stuff and making sure it didn't break, I could sell my stuff that I find, but I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like wrapping. I don't feel like printing out labels, weighing, going to the post office. I don't feel like doing none of that. So I find it, or then if I can't use it, I donate it. If I rotate out, because I do, I rotate stuff out. I got a haul ready to be edited now, put up next week. Yeah, that's the truth, Lori. Sometimes you do. We got a couch that wouldn't fit in Holly's house, still out in the building. I keep telling David to measure it because I need to put it on Facebook Marketplace. I want it out. It's on my side, and I want it out because I want to get out there and do some rearranging. Yes, locals only. And I don't want people coming here when David's asleep because I don't want to be the one that has to take them out there to the building. I want him to take them out there, and then I worry about strange people coming to the house. Then we got his sister's car that we're going to sell, and I don't want people just showing up at the house. I would like to set an appointment for him to come when he's up because I don't want him to come when he's in the bed. And then if they ask questions about it, I wouldn't know what to say. But he put a brand new transmission in it for her, so he wants to try to get some of his money back out of it. But he's been working on settling her affairs, so he's been busy with that. I tell you, when somebody passes away, there's a lot to do. And not to denigrate her, but she didn't have anything, and there's still so much to do. We really need to make a will. I've told him that before. I've got papers written out so the kids know if something happens to me, there are envelopes of information and whatnot. And here's the thing, when me and him go together to the land of Oz, I'll write out more and add to it because if we were together and something would happen to us together, I want them to know, this, that, the other. I want to add stuff to it. I've got the envelopes to everybody. Everybody's got their own personal envelope. And then I would think of something and I'll put it on a piece of paper and put it in there. Okay, here's more stuff I've added. Okay, well, one more thing. Okay, well, then this too. Hmm. And you don't have to think about who's going to take Flair if something happens to me. David won't have time to attend to her, and I doubt Holly would want her, and RJ don't have nowhere to put her. So I've put that. Ooh, Amazon. Ooh, to see if her vet will take her because her vet loves her, and her vet has bearded dragons. So I have to, write a thing about her care and how she has to be cared for and what she likes and all this and that. There's things you have to think about. But I think we should have a wheel, and a wheel that says um, we're the executor of each other's thing, so you don't have to go to court and do all that. And I don't know. There's just a lot when somebody passes away. Need to get on it for sure. I'll tell you one thing, when we went up to the cemetery to buy her plot and all this and that, David had to go back there and sign some papers. And the girl that sold it to us is a girl I went to high school with. He said, boy, she hit him hard for me and him to buy plots. I'm like, we need them, but we've spent out so much money here lately. That's kind of not a necessity at this time. There will be insurance um, to cover that. Well, no insurance on me. I tried to get some insurance on me through his work because if I died and he was left behind, he don't have anything. He'd have to spend his own money to bury me, right? Well, I said, well, let's get some insurance on me, just a little bit, so at least you'd have enough to bury me or whatever. It's not like I contribute to the household bill, so he's not missing anything. He contributes to me. That's how it goes. And they denied me. They denied me. So I'm hoping maybe when I lose this weight, I can do it again next year during the time frame, and maybe they'll approve me. Why y'all so quiet? Good grief. Yeah, they try to screw you. Listen, why y'all so blasted quiet? Somebody say something. Listen, I've been sitting here talking. I've had stuff to talk about, but I'm running out. Y'all better give me something. I always post in French. Um, Sue, I honestly don't, I honestly don't remember. Oh, well, then you can't hardly type then, Susan. Joan's doing laundry. I hope it is too. I mean, I'm glad you had your brothers to go to and not the laundromat, but still, it's a pain in the butt because you're still traveling doing laundry. You're just not having to get tons and tons of quarters. Wonder why she does post it in French. I took French in high school too. I wish I had took Spanish now because there's no French people around me, and there's plenty of Spanish speaking people around me. And so I wish I had taken that, then I could converse. Well, I probably would forget it, but that's very odd, Roy. I can say, Je m'appelle Kim. Parlez-vous français? Listen, I'm gonna tell you, my brother he took the French too, and I had a big old French English dictionary. But me and my brother when I was married the first time, we would talk French back and forth. It would piss my husband off to no end because he thought we were making fun of him because he couldn't speak French. And we were just excited because we could still kind of say a little something. It's not like we could have a conversation. We would just say this, this, and this. Pissed him off to no end. Really? I like that capitalized lot. You ain't got to spill all your, you know, things. Let's go to the beach. Really? Wonder how. Well, I can't hear you say it, so I don't know how you say it. I'm ready to go to the beach. I can't wait. The tea just spills out, Roy. Not mine, honey. Roy might know some things, but my teacups ain't got no. My coffee cups ain't got no holes. Not public ones. Listen, I am not sweet and innocent. I'm sweet. I'm sweet. I don't care what y'all say. I'm sweet, but I ain't innocent. I think I never got fit points, but I think it just depends on the person, Susan. Because I've heard people that say, "Oh, I have to eat all my points, all my points, all my points," and then I've heard people that say, "If I eat even my extras, then I can't lose weight." I told you I can't go swimming. My bathing suit don't fit. My bathing suit does not fit. This is how my bathing suit fits. Up here is the bra, and down here are the things that go in the bra. So you get in the water and no. No, you're not neither. I ain't putting it on. Nuh-uh. Yeah, everybody's different. Everybody's different. I lose weight exercising, and I lose weight not exercising. I think exercising. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh my is correct. That's how much weight I have lost since I bought that bathing suit. Is that meaning you not active, Lou? I didn't dance today. And I got more sleep today than I normally get, but I was tired when I got up. I was dragging. And then when I get off of here, David will be in the bed. So if I exercise, it'll be when he's in the shower or after he goes to work. Last night, I was asleep before he went to work. I was sitting in my chair asleep watching TV. Oh my God, no, he don't, Roy. Oh my gosh. You might, because there's such a thing as keto flu. So, low carb flu could be the same thing. Becky, you going to bed when I'm getting up. I went to bed last night, fell asleep it was somewhere between 8 and 8:30. And then I sat there and slept in the chair and got up at, I think, 10 and went and got in the bed. And I was up at 12:30. 12:30. So then I stayed up for a couple hours and then I went back to bed and then I was up at 5. And I am just tired. I am tired. Well, I made the mistake. This is what happened. I was wanting cream of wheat this morning so bad, and I wanted it like I had it as a child. And I only have cream of wheat 2 or 3 times a year. That's no exaggeration. And I really, really, really wanted it. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to have it. And y'all know if I don't have protein at breakfast, um, yeah, give it time, Lou. If I don't have protein at breakfast, I do bad. Well, I didn't only not have protein, I had the carbs from the cream of wheat and the sugar because I use real sugar. Because I was telling David, I'm like, if I ate it every day, I would use my Truvia. But once in a blue moon, and I want it like when I was a kid, I ate it with butter, sugar, and milk. And when I got to the shoe store, because I went when they opened, I ate my breakfast at 8. And then I went when the shoe store opened at 10. And when I was looking at the shoes, I started getting shaky. And so I knew I was having a blood sugar drop. And I started sweating and shaking. And by the time I got to the register, I told that woman, I said, I'm sorry, I was just like this and sweating. And my vision was going kind of wonky. And I told her, I said, my blood sugar's dropping. And she goes, I got some Swiss cakes back there. You want those? I said, I don't want to take you lunch. She says, no, I got a box of them. I said, okay, well, I'll take one and I'll eat it in the car. So I did. I checked out, got my shoes, and I went and sat in the car and ate that Swiss rolls. And then I told David, I called him. I said, I'm going through somewhere and get me something to eat. So I went through McDonald's and I ate chicken nuggets. And where was I going with that? Where was I going with that? Somebody said something and it made me think. Where was I going with that? Who said what that made me think my blood sugar dropping? Good Lord of mercy. That's what happened. My blood sugar dropped. And when it does, and you start feeling like that, you don't care what you eat. But boy, that Swiss roll was good. Golly. But it didn't send me down the pike where I stopped at the store and got me some more. So I'm proud of like that. It's the truth, Roy. You don't really care. I remember one time, years and years ago, before I ever, well, it happens, Roy. Before I was ever diagnosed with diabetes, I had went up to China Grove for something, and I started having an episode. And I always know when, at that time, when I'd have an episode, I would eat peanut butter and a banana and orange juice. That's what I would have. And it was so bad, I was getting that vision. I used to get like blinding light things in my vision. And I was driving and I was all alone. So I stopped at Food Line and went in there. And I was so shaky and sweating and so bad I could hardly pay. And I got out to the car and I didn't have a spoon or nothing. And I was just eating peanut butter with my fingers and eating a banana and drinking orange juice, trying to get that back under control. It was terrible. Oh my gosh. Drink your juice, chill. It don't happen very often, but that was back before they ever diagnosed me with diabetes. And now I don't have diabetes. My sugar is low, but it's because, well, you're here, Louise. It don't matter. But it's because I ate that breakfast and that sugar. And when I started crashing hard. And I told David, we were sitting there, I said, I know better. I said, but I was craving it so bad. I just had to have it. So at least now I got it. Listen, Louise, I know that's right. Back whenever me and David worked together at the trucking company, I would get like that. And he worked over in dispatch and I worked over in billing. And this was the new building we moved to, which is the one we were at when we quit. And our offices were like side by side. There was like manifest in between us. And I remember one night I got it so bad I couldn't see. The lights going through my eyes were blinding me. And so he went out there and got me a Mountain Dew because that's like I think one of the drinks has got the most sugar in it. And so I sit over there with him and Manifest drinking that Mountain Dew until I could see again. So, but again, that was before they diagnosed me with diabetes. No, you can't say never. Diabetes. You remember Wilford Brimley, diabetes? He'd be on that horse in that commercial talking about the diabetes. Y'all remember him? Wilford Brimley? Brimley? I know y'all remember him. But no, you can't say never call Brimley. Yeah. Because life's going to happen and you're going to have something. That's what I said about that cream of wheat. But I learned my lesson. I told David, I said, if I get to craving it again, it'll have to be for a snack, not for my breakfast. I've got to keep with the protein for my breakfast. Really? I quit checking mine because after I had this surgery, the doctor told me, he said, we don't really know why, but it cures your diabetes. And so he took me off my medicine. I checked my blood sugars for a long time. They would never hardly get over 80. So I just quit checking them. I don't check them no more. You still doing good on the sugar? Y'all know Becky's coming to see me. I done told you that, ain't I? She got her hotel booked right here in big old K Town in just what, 2 weeks? Ain't it 2 weeks? Cause it's that protein. Oh, we gonna vlog. We gonna film it, ain't we, Becky? Okay, Roy. Well, I'm glad you stopped by for a little bit to chat with us ladies. Have a good one. Tell Paul hey. Bye, Rod. No, not Roy Toy. Roy Boy Toy. not, not the worst thing you've been called. Roy Sats. What? Listen, I'm glad I don't have to type to y'all. I'm glad I get to do the talking. I'll tell you another thing I'm sucking on. That's my water. Well, I do suck on my water, but I'm sucking on drinking my water. How are y'all doing on your water? I mean, I make it. I make it delicious. Today I've got caramel apple. It's so good. But you know what I have found? I do not like the cotton candy. I just do not like it. Not a single water I put it in have I liked. Mm-mm. Y'all like the cotton candy? I like water too. I drink too much coffee, and then when I do drink my water, I don't tend to pick it up. I just leave it sitting somewhere. I need to carry it around with me. I mean, hello, it's got a handle on it. It ain't like I'm gonna drop it or nothing. And then I got plain water in my other cup. So this is my problem. Coffee. That's my problem. Well, you can have my cotton candy if you want it, Becky. I took the pump out of it and put the pump in another one, washed it out, put the pump in another one, and put the lid on the cotton candy and put it down in the cabinet because I don't want it. Ooh, me either. Oh, yeah, it might be fat free, but it is pure tea sugar. That's why it's so doggone good. Oh, I'm on at least that, Becky. But I just finished it and I have my water back here. And it's very good. I'm so glad to have quit having to monitor mine. What are you doing? Do we want to know? Oh my gosh, you didn't have no backups in the house, did you? How much? Oh, no. Oh my God. $12,000 for a septic tank? Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't. Oh, well, how are you? You're not even able to use the bathroom now, are you? You're having to like, oh my gosh. What are you going to do? Like we used to have to do when we were working on the house and living down in the big room? Go somewhere else? And been there. Listen, when we were having this house done, I'll give you a septic tank story. This house was on septic, but years ago when they ran city water out here, my mama paid the tap on fee, but she kept the septic tank, but she paid the tap on fee at the time. So whenever she had to tap on the city, how much ever it was then, she didn't have to pay because you know these things are going to go up. So she got in on the ground floor. So we bought the house from her. And when the back of the house, the land come down like this. That's why if y'all see me sitting in my car and you see that big retaining wall out there, it's up where the land used to be. The land was up that high and it comes straight down to the house. Well, that's why Mama had so much water damage because the rain just rushed in under the house. It was not graded. It was not. We're the lowest point on this coming down this way and coming back this way. So David said he's going to put a stop to that. He fixed the house. He said he's going to grade it down. So he graded the whole yard is flat and put that retaining wall up. Well, the man who was grading down the yard, he ran across our septic tank and caved it in. So we didn't have a choice but to tap onto the city. Golly. I tell you, it is aggravating to not have a bathroom. I remember because we were living out in that big room, the four of us in that enclosed carport. And I mean, I'll tell you this, when we finally got to move up here in the house, and it wasn't finished, but we moved into it because it was enough, you know. And I went through like a mourning period because when we were down there, the four of us were together and we watched TV shows together. I would listen to the kids play games and things they would do. And it was just, we had, y'all remember Harper's Island? We had Harper's Island night everybody was home for that night because we all sat around and watched that. We couldn't wait for week after week. And then when we all moved back up here in the house, I got weepy because I missed them. They started doing their own thing. They were in their room doing their thing, and I wasn't a part of it. And so I mourned like it's like they moved out, kinda. But that's what kids do. They have their own damn life. The nerve. Hmm. Yeah, it was. I was so sad. But Lord, we lived up here without it being finished for the longest time. We had sheets put up for doors to the bedrooms. We had blankets down on the floor because it was just a subfloor and we were walking on old wood, not old wood, but just wood. And I told David he didn't have the bathroom in, and I told him, I said, "You better get that toilet put in immediately." So he got the toilet put in. And then eventually we got the shower put in. But my best friend will let us come down there and use his. Oh, that's nice. What you laughing at? Did I miss something? Did I miss something funny? Did I say something funny? Anybody got any good plans for the weekend? Ain't much going on, Louise. Everybody's quiet today. I've been running my mouth a lot, but oh, sometimes I don't realize if I'm funny or not. It was good. I'm making the filming another one tonight. I hope you push that Danish back, Becky. Told him no, thank you. Tonight is the first pie for Pie Week. Pizza something pie. It's just baked in a dish. It come from a 1970s cookbook. So it is our first pie. I will be filming that. You know, I was telling David, I said, my views are in the crapper. I don't know. I don't have I don't have anything that just grabs anybody like Weight Watchers. I don't do Weight Watchers anymore. And I got most of my subscribers because I was on Weight Watchers. And since I don't do that anymore, I don't think they watch me. And then I don't have I don't have anything catchy. Anything that I do specific that draws people in to watch every video I got. So some people like to watch the cooking and some people don't. Some people, the most views I get are on my weigh-ins because people want to know, did she lose weight or did she gain weight? That people wants to know. That's the most views I get. Sometimes my meal preps get good views. Sometimes they don't. Um, Sometimes just chit chat, they get good views. Sometimes they don't. So it's just hit or miss. I don't know what has happened here recently that I just started getting less and less people watching. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being myself, and maybe I'm just, I don't know. Well, I've said it to y'all before. I'm an acquired taste, and I think people just don't acquire me. I don't offer anything specific. I'm just a little bit of everything, and so like everybody don't watch everything. Certain sections of people watch this, they watch this, they watch this, but my views are way down, way down. You know when I got the most views on my channel ever was October, the month I had my surgery. I got the most views, and I think people were just curious about that. And ever since October, they've been going, Zzz. I think people just become less interested in what I have to offer. Oh, you just jinxed it, Becky. You just freaking jinxed it. We gonna get trolls now. Well, Lou, do tell. This is one of my 49-cent tops. You heard me. This is one of my 49-cent tops. The fact that I can buy clothes at the store. I see things now, these big clothes that I used to wear. I'm like, oh, that's cute. You don't wear that size anymore. Leave it. You know, when used to, I couldn't hardly find nothing. And now I see it. But the fact that I can buy regular, to me, 3X is a regular size because you can buy it in the stores. So I got some 3X shirts. I got some 2X shirts. Just depends on how they're made. I know that's right, Lou. Lou will snatch them. Lou will snatch them up before they hardly get it out of their mouth. You know, I've been told pink is my color. I wonder if it's because I get these pink cheeks in high school because I have this all my life. I've had pink cheeks. I don't think there's, well, yeah, they are. See right there. Right there. You see how the pink right there? Well, y'all see me. Y'all see me. And, well, it's hard not to. It's so ingrained in your brain. But I had somebody in high school ask me, why do you wear your blush right there? I'm like, I ain't wearing blush. Insert eye roll. Like I'll just sit there and go, mm-mm. I can't. Well, I used to like to play in makeup. And I would play in makeup, and then I would like, oh, I'm not gonna fool with that. And then I would play in makeup. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fool with that. So I have makeup in here. When me and Holly used to go to Ulta, and but I don't wear it. It's probably old. I let her come and pick through my. I had an embarrassing amount of eyeshadow palettes from Ulta. I was addicted to eyeshadow palettes. So, years, so probably 2 years ago, I said, come in here and go through. I said, there's like one or two that I want to keep. Come here and go through my eyeshadow palettes and get what you want. And she was like, ooh, I don't have that one. Ooh, I don't have that one. So I let her take them. Oh, okay. I got a friend who sells that. I ain't never used it. I can't wear face makeup because I sweat. Well, I don't hardly sweat now. I sweated when my sugar dropped today, but I kind of stopped sweating like I used to. I used to sweat like a whore in church. You hear what I'm saying? I don't hardly sweat no more. But I can't wear. Oh, that's somebody talking to me. I can't wear that face makeup because it clogs me. I can't stand it. Oh, well, thank you, Paula. Yeah, I just ain't got time for no makeup. Let me see who's talking to me. Oh, Terry, Yarn Joy Podcast. Put her up, Lou. She messaged me and said, tell everybody, hey, she's taking her mama to the eye doctor. So, hey from Terry, our crochet queen. I told them. They're saying hey. Terry is the sweetest thing. She is genuinely the real deal. Whatever you see on her channel, how she appears, she is like that behind the scenes. She is the sweetest, most sincere thing. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, Lou, listen, Lou's dead on it. I'm gonna tell you what, Lou's, she's like that. She's like that. You mentioned video, like I'll say, well, I did a video on so and so. She finds that thing and pops it right up. Go plant them cucumbers. Are they not like a website that gives you all that you can afford? I got you. So you know that there's some, but there's not some that you want to pay the money for. I can understand that. We're not Thelma and Louise. We're not going off the cliff. When we was talking about where we going to go shopping, Becky says she will have to rent a U-Haul to go back home. Listen, we're gonna go to Wanda's, we're going to the VV, we're going to the Goodwill, we're going to the liquidation, we're going to Nazareth when we go to Salisbury, we're going to Habitat, we're going to Goodwill. Mm-hmm. Oh, heck no, Joan. Don't be wasting it on them. There you go, Lou. Oh, my Lord, are you bringing that much? Oh, me too, Lori. I can't. If I put stuff on, it has to be the thinnest stuff. I got this stuff from the Dollar Tree. It's that it's a name brand. It's gosh, it's right back there. Um oh my gosh. They had the face cleaner, the toner, and the face cream. And it is so light. Oh my gosh, what is the name of it? I don't remember. But it come from the Dollar Tree. I went in the Dollar Tree the other day for some specific items and I only spent $14. You heard that correct. $14. For me, that is a record. No, it's not a record. Because the record is when I went to get my dish pan to put my Sonic ice cubes in. Ice pellets, whatever you want to call them. That's all I got. The day that man bought it for me. Wasn't that sweet? Oh my gosh, that was so sweet. And I told David, I said, I was so shocked and just taken aback that he bought it for me. And I left. I said, if I hadn't been so just like that, I would have paid it forward and bought something for the people behind me. You know what I mean? But I was just so taken aback. I didn't think to do it. Well, I got an ice maker, but I wanted some of that little pellet Sonic ice. I learned from my mistake. Last time I came in and I dumped it in my in my dish pan and put it in the freezer. Well, where it had just sweated at least a little bit from the Sonic to home, it stuck together and I had to chop it all apart with a butter knife. And then some of it I couldn't even get apart. So it was too big to put in the cup. So I lost it. This time I got smart. I put the ice bag in the freezer, let it do its thing, and then crashed it on the floor, turned it around and around and around. And then it broke it all up and then it poured into my thing like it's supposed to. Yes, Sonic is good. I'm gonna tell you what though, the last time I got my ice, I got me a Sprite Zero with some blackberry added to it. I meant to tell y'all that on a video and I forgot. It was so nasty when I got home. I had to throw it away. That blackberry, I don't know if it's the blackberry or if it was their Sprite Zero. Maybe the ratios were off or something, but it was so bitter and left the worst taste in my mouth. I'm like, I will never do that again. I will never get that blackberry again. And I love blackberry. But it was so bad I had to throw it away. Yeah, it was terrible. Gosh, it was terrible. This stuff I make was 10 times better than that. I thought it sounded good too, Kathy. When I went last time, the other day to get a bag, I got the Diet Cherry Limeade. And if you go during happy hour, you get it half price. So that's the time to go. Happy hour is 2 to 5. All drinks half price. So that's when I get my ice. Make it worth my while. You can get them big Route 44s for nothing, which I didn't get this time because I didn't think I could drink that much. I got large. I didn't even drink it all. You like it that good. Mm. It is good. I'll tell you that. I need some cherry syrup. The fruity ones I got are strawberry and raspberry and peach. Those are the ones Charlene sent me. I need cherry. Had it been that long? Does anybody have a what's that Soda Stream or Soda Stream? You know where you make your own drinks. Anybody got one of them? Hey Michelle, you got one, Louise? Do you like it? My brother got one when they first come out, and he liked it, but I think he kind of quit using it. I don't know if they still use it or not. Where do you have to buy your flavors? Do they still have them at the store, or do you have to order them like online? You know, RJ's girlfriend, she wants one of them circle things, but like RJ said, he goes, "How do you know that it's not going to be some passing phase, and all of a sudden they're going to quit selling them little flavor things that go in them?" Oh, is it loud? Listen, I watched Wendy over Wendy's WW Journey. Throw her up, Lou. Wendy's WW Journey. Um, she just got her a Ninja Creamy. I want one of them so bad. It's expensive. I don't want to plunk down the money. Oh, I do too. I love ice cream. I want to be able to make ice cream out of my protein drinks. That would be one way to get an ice cream fix, even though it's not a cookout milkshake, but it would be ice cream and protein at the same time, which is what I've got to have. There you go. Y'all go check out Wendy. She's a sweet lady. She does WW and she does hauls and cooks and car chats. 130. Yeah, it's high for me, but boy, that's a deal. Really, Lori? You know, I didn't know about it until TikTok. Yeah. Hmm. Listen, I got my appliances. If oh my God, Becky, I don't know if I'm gonna let you in the big room or not. When we get our hauls to come back here and film them, I'm gonna make you come in the front door. You can't come through the back door and see my mess. Because that big room ain't finished, and right now it is just storage. It's a storage unit. It's terrible. And the floor, we pulled up the carpet, it's just that old floor, and it's old and it's stained. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. I'm an appliance hoarder too, and I have in my big room. I said if I'm not going to get the big room fixed and get my butler's pantry where I can put all my appliances, I have plastic shelves out there where I have all my appliances. I have 3 plastic shelving units that are just all my appliances. I can't help it. I can't help it. And when I find these dash, little mini dash things at the um, thrift store, have to have them. The only thing, um, Yeah, I did, Becky. The only thing um, I don't buy dash wise is the waffle maker because I have two of them. And so I resist the urge to buy them, even if they're cheap, because I have two and I figure two's enough for me and David. Or if I'm doing something, want to do two things at a time, I figure that's enough. The 6-in-1 air fryer. Have I seen that on a commercial or not? I do not know. Oh, I have it, Louise. I have two of them, one for David and one for me. They don't hardly set up. Well, I guess if you made it like their recipe say with the heavy cream and all this and that, but I'm not eating all that. And it did not make nothing but almond milk because I tried. It would not. I mean, I turned that thing till the cows come home, and it did not set up into ice cream. But I got them. They're in the freezer. Ooh, I'm hitting bottom. Oh, that's cool. I think Ninja makes good stuff. I think they do. I need another egg pan. That's the one. I have two non-stick pans, and everything else is just cast iron or regular. I don't know if it's stainless steel. I don't know what it is. The old timey pans. But eggs are starting to stick to the egg pan, so I need another one of those because we do like to cook our eggs in non-stick. Oh, is it Michelle? I don't believe I've ever had to use it that I can remember. Is it the mini dash? Well, I bought one of the dash egg cookers at the thrift store, and I love that. I hate the big loud noise. It sounds like an Amber Alert when it's through. Jones plays a little song. She sent me a video because I had mentioned on one of my videos, and I showed y'all how loud it was. And she sent me a video of hers. It plays a little ding, 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 some little song, and mine sounds exactly the exact sound of an Amber Alert that comes over on my phone. I love it, Lou. I love it. You just put some water in the bottom, poke a hole in the egg, stick them on there, put the lid on it, and forget about it. The only thing that would mess them up is if you forget about them and let them sit there and just keep cooking in the heat, the residual heat, maybe get too hard boiled. I don't know. So, but I love it. It's very handy. You just pop them in there and just let it go. I used to make them in the Instant Pot, but I don't know. I just love this little thing, and they peel so easy. Oh my gosh, they peel real easy. That's a big thing for me. I get so mad. I don't know if y'all have ever done this. Confession time. I will be peeling eggs, and when the shell sticks to the egg so bad that the egg white starts coming off all the way around, I just squeeze it and throw it down the garbage disposal. I'm not even going to save that egg yolk with this little piece of white around it. I just get mad. I just squeeze it, just cram it down the garbage disposal. I get egg rage. Yes. I used to do when I did mine in Instant Pot, I did mine 5 and 5. Don't it make you mad? Gosh, it gets on your nerves. Yep. That's what you have to do on that little dash cooker. The thing that you pour the water in, it has got a little poker on the bottom that you pop a hole in that egg before you put it in. Egg cooker on sale for $19.99. You have $5 cold cash. There you go. There you go. It is like Christmas when they peel easy. Yes, it is like Christmas. I wish I had something here to eat. Well, I do. I have my Built Bar, which I'm not going to eat on camera because it sticks to your teeth. And I have half of a Quest sitting over there for if I get hungry. Oh, I love those Louise. I used to eat them pickled weenies. Sausages, whatever you want to call them, these weenies. With and they don't make them no more. Them sesame sticks, crackers, they were called sesame sticks. I would get me a pickled weenie and some sesame sticks. Oh my gosh. You talk about good, but I can't eat them weenies no more. They're too hot. Them Vienna weenies is in the can. These is the kind that's pickled in the big jar, like the pickled eggs, like the Mama's Red Hots. They good. Don't you ooh. Don't you ooh. They good. I wish I could eat them now. Oh my gosh, I wish I could eat them now. $17 for pickled herring? I seen them the other day. These was different. That it was, I don't know if it was Nabisco or somebody like that. They was just little crackers. They wasn't them sesame sticks. They wasn't the same thing because I actually seen them the other day and I picked it up and I looked at it. I'm like, oh, I bet those are good, but I declined. Ain't that the truth, Michelle? Good Lord. Oh, my mama did too, Becky. I ain't never had one. Never had the desire to have one. But mama, she loved them. She used to make her own souse meat. I wouldn't eat it. I told her it's like eating pig parts in jello. I wouldn't eat it. Did you, Lou? What color did you get? Half course for $20. Oh, aqua. I like aqua. Mine's black. It was like, I don't know, $5 or something like that. What made me mad was Goodwill will tape their stuff down. Was it Goodwill? They tape their stuff down. A lot of their stuff they'll shrink wrap together, but some of their stuff they tape down, and they had so much tape, and it left so much residue when I cleaned it off and had to scrape it off that it left like dull, scratchy marks on my dome, and I hate that. But well, I ate liver mush. This got kind of hog, all kind of the hog's head meat in it and liver and stuff like that. But just looking at her souse meat when I was growing up, I wasn't eating it. Wasn't eating it. Mm-mm. Listen, Lou, I got all the colors. I got all the colors. I have so many of the little dash things. It's ridiculous. See, I'm lucky. I just feed the two of us, and it still costs the out the wazoo. I think I was saying that I might have been saying that last week or on a video or something that I feel blessed that we're able to afford to eat the way we want to eat. I don't know how people do it. That's why there's so much sicknesses from food because people just can't afford the right food. And everything I eat ain't, right. Some things I eat are cheap and some things are like good for you. It's just kind of half and half, I guess. Oh, you make sushi? My kids love that stuff. Oh, I believe it, Becky. David don't eat it. I don't eat it. I'll eat them ones that ain't got no fish in them. I'll eat like the kind with the imitation crab and avocado. I'll eat those. Cream cheese. Now, me and Holly, back when she lived here, we would make our lettuce rolls. What we would do is we would take a block of cream cheese and slice it into sticks. We would take green onions. What else will we have? And fresh lime and squeeze that. We put it in butter lettuce and roll it up and eat it. We would just sit at the table, have all the ingredients out, and just sit there and make them and eat them. Mm-hmm. That was what me and Holly would do. I can believe it, Michelle. We have a good one. I just haven't been to it. They, I figure they mostly probably take cash, and I never ever go get cash. We have one on Saturday, and then we have one uptown on Thursday evenings. Yeah, there's some things I will not pay the price, but there's some things that I want and I need and I'm going to have that I just suck it up and pay the price. Like them Power Crunch bars, they're expensive, but they are so helpful to me. Well, they're delicious. But when I get up in the middle of the night and I'm starving, that's what I go to. I go to a Power Crunch bar. Very rarely do I eat one during the day. It's always in the middle of the night when I get up after I just had a couple hours of sleep and I'm sitting in there and I'm hungry, I go for that Power Crunch, and it holds me off until breakfast. That's what Wanda does. Well, on her tablet, she has a thing on her tablet she swipes because she's in an old grocery store, and so her cash register is the old grocery store cash register, the old um, thing. What is what does it make, Louise? What does that make? What is that called? Is that your sushi rice? Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't going to that much trouble. Back in the day, when the kids were home, I cooked from scratch. I mean, I was the pioneer woman before the pioneer woman was born, probably. I don't know how old she is, but because I was raised knowing how to cook too. And that's how I cooked. That's how I cooked in my first marriage. That's how I cooked in my second marriage. Now, we would still take shortcuts from the store. And then when I was doing couponing, we would eat that stuff because I mean we get it for free, so we're not going to turn down free food. But I would cook anything. I would try anything. I didn't care how many ingredients. I didn't care how hard it was. I would do it. And then the kids started leaving. RJ left, and then a good number of years later, Holly left. And when it just started being me and David, I started getting less and less. And then when my health went down, I really started getting less and less. And now it's just like, oh, it's like pulling teeth. If there's more than 5 ingredients, I ain't gonna cook it. I would look at a recipe. I don't care if it's named gold plated steak. If there's more than 5 ingredients and there's a list, I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not gonna look at it because I ain't making it. I ain't going to the trouble. I ain't doing it. Oh, Yeah, that's too much trouble. Now my kids cook. They both cook. RJ does the cooking at his house, and Holly does the cooking at her house. My belly's growling. I think I'm hungry. I've definitely hit bottom. But you hear that? That is Sonic ice. I could eat that. No, but that sounds good. I used to make I still have the recipe. I used to make my own crescent rolls. They're delicious. Oh my gosh. They're delicious. I used to make all kind of bread from scratch. But the crescent rolls are delicious. Hadn't made them in years because we just try to stay away from the carbs. So if I made that batch of crescent rolls, they'd be gone before you know it. I used to make my own hamburger buns. I never made hot dog buns. Make my own hamburger buns, French bread, Italian bread, all the breads. I just don't do it no more. uh, listen, put some hot bread and butter in front of me. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. I just can't do it. Oh, that sounds interesting. Like a frozen meatball, like you would get a frozen meatball. Of course, I guess if you cook from scratch, you would make your own meatballs. Yeah, the frozen, because it looks like it would take a long time if you baked um, homemade meatballs. Bye, Michelle. Enjoy your work. I know what kind of work you do. You work hard. You work hard for the money. Have a good one, honey. I know you do. I used to do that when Holly was little. That's what I did. Took her with me. It's the last chance for love. Richard Simmons says that on Disco Sweat. It's towards the end, so you have to really work to get there to it. I remember when I used to be able to do it, and I did it regularly. It took me a while to work my way up to do the whole video, but I got it to the point. In the end of it, he lays on the floor and does exercise on the floor, and I could never do that because I couldn't get back up. So then I would quit. Yes, yes, Becky. Oh, okay. I'm sorry if y'all yawn. Oh, does he have a little date, or is he going with his friends? Well, fix him up, Mama. Fix him up. I hope he has fun. Listen, he'll have fun with his friends. He won't be alone. He'll have friends. Maybe some girl will come on up, want to dance with him. Oh, that's cool, Louise. He must be a smarty, a little smarty. He'll get a dance. You just wait. He'll get a dance. Really? A meteorologist? Is that what he thinks he wants to be? Oh, check him out. Yes, that passive bullying. I know what you're talking about. Well, I'm glad it was legit. Oh my God. Has he got the big head? Oh, y'all got a big storm coming up there? We ain't showing hardly no kind of rain around here. Sprinkled on me a little bit this morning, but that's all. Good for him. Don't listen. I raised my kids. You ain't nobody's doormat. You ask them to this day, what did I say? You ain't what? Nobody's doormat. I said, you got that right. Good for him. I love it. Love it. Oh, sorry. Had to drink lots of water. I know, Joan. I normally cut it out, but I can't cut it out because I'm live. Listen, if it wasn't lightning and rain pouring on me, I'd sit on the porch every storm we got. Okay. I told y'all in the beginning when we started, I'm tired. Okay, Louise, you get him ready. Tell him we hope he's has a good time. I need to sleep. That's what I need to do. I need to go in there and put Criminal Minds on Paramount and go to sleep. I can get me a good nap while I'm watching it. Yeah, I got it bad. I got it bad. I was sitting here working on this little gift bag journal. I'm getting kind of um stagnant on my journals. I still got to start on my Afghan. I've got to start on my Afghan. Bye, Becky. Have a good one. Is that how you do it? Listen, Holly's taught Jacob how to say "I love you," and he'll like hold them little fingers up, so she knows what he's doing. One of them's the devil. I think that's "I love you," and that's the devil, right? That's what they do with the rock concerts. The devil. Y'all remember concerts when we would do the cigarette lighter? I know y'all remember that. It didn't matter if you smoked or not. You took a cigarette lighter. Oh, is that that's Texas Longhorns? Boy, times have changed. I seen an article that said Garth Brooks, he's doing, I don't know if he's doing a residency at Las Vegas or just a show in Las Vegas, but said that he is banning cell phones from his concert. You have to lock them up in some kind of little bag. They got some kind of little system where you lock them up in the bag. I mean, I guess you could get them out because it's yours and you know how to get them open, but he's banning them. I just don't know how I feel about that. People need their phones. There's certain instances, this day and age, we're dependent on our phones. And I mean, it's a good thing we have them because if emergencies happen before you'd be at the concert, you wouldn't know about the emergency till you got home. And then maybe it had been too late when you could have done something about it had you known and left. So there are situations where you need your phone. There are people who monitor their blood glucose. You know, they put them things on their arm. They monitor their blood. There's things that you need your phone for. But I don't I don't understand all kind of artists. They let you record it and play. So that's um oh gosh. Yes, Lord shootings could happen. That's oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like if people watch their videos, not free advertising. I guess you just call free advertising. But there's not, this is the way I look at it. There is not, if I want to see somebody in concert bad enough, there's not a video that anybody took on their phone that's going to stop me from going to that concert. It's not like I'm going to see some little clip on the phone and say, oh, I experienced that concert. Now I don't have to go. No, if I want to go, I'm going to go. That video ain't going to stop me. You got that right, Lori. Frampton Comes Alive. I had that record for Christmas one year, that album, and my dog chewed the corner off of it. Yes, he did. It was under the tree from Santa Claus, and he chewed off the corner. And it was chewed off when I got up Christmas morning. He did it overnight. Yes, he was. Laws have mercy. Yes, he was. Well, ladies, we've been on here an hour and 40 minutes. I'm getting hungry. Oh, too bad. You got to go to work. Okay. That yawn is my cue to get off of here and go find me something to eat and sit down and get me a nap. So, Lou. Poor thing. Let me see. Bye. I make dandelion all. Oh, listen, Flary's dandelions, she loves them. But I make dandelion all. It is good for skin irritations and insect bites and whatnot. Bye, everybody. Thank y'all for coming. We had a good chat today. So I appreciate y'all. I really do. I hope you have a good weekend. I will see you back for pray up in the morning. And I'll be taking videos at the Chihuahua Festival. So I'll put up a video from that. How about that? That sound good? Okay. All right. Well, my light just went off. I don't know if it makes any difference or not. Just to tell you the truth. So, okay. Y'all have a good one. Love you. Bye.